Hello, General Motors employees. My name is Connor Abazian, and today I am here to inform you about how to best operate within Mexican culture. You will need to be familiar with Mexican business culture in order to be effective in managing and leading employees in General Motors' forthcoming Mexican manufacturing plants. Firstly, let's review the goals of this screencast. After viewing this presentation, you will be able to communicate effectively with local employees in Mexico. You will understand how to best lead individuals and maximize their performance within the context of Mexican culture. You will be able to combine your knowledge of General Motors and your newly found knowledge of Mexican working culture to complete your assigned task effectively and efficiently. Lastly, you will further your understanding and begin to develop an appreciation of Mexico's rich culture. Let's begin with an overview of some important elements of Mexican culture, and more specifically, Mexican business culture. In Mexico, family and personal relationships are very important. It is common for business and personal relationships to be mixed. The mixing of personal and business life is important for Mexicans in order to have substantive business communications. Mexicans need to feel a personal bond and have a trust with potential work colleague or business partner. Additionally, family is very important in the working world. Mexicans try to work with family members as the family ties build trust in the workplace. Because of the personal nature of Mexican business, it is important to ask them about their lives, family, and friends, etc., to build a strong initial relationship. Once you have built a good relationship, it is not uncommon for Mexicans to be very open with business and work partners. It is common to be invited to their home for dinner or a barbecue once you have a good working relationship. Moving on to time and language, it is important to make sure that you are punctual, as this is important within the Mexican culture. However, Mexicans may sometimes be late due to the high importance of their personal lives, so please be patient. Being anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes late is acceptable within the Mexican business culture. Additionally, you should expect business meals to be long, without much business conducted, and it may take multiple meetings in order to get business done due to the laid-back atmosphere. While it is not required to learn the language, it will be very helpful to become well-versed in the language to communicate with workers. Do not use first names without being asked to, and address people with their titles. Titles are earned and are very important within the Mexican culture. Moving on to leadership, in order to be an effective leader within the Mexican workplace, it is important to make a conscious effort to recognize your Mexican employees on a personal level. They will appreciate your effort to make small talk and get to know them on a personal level. Mexicans will be more likely to respect you as a leader if they view you as a down-to-earth and relatable individual. You should be ready to have personal contact with other workers. For example, shaking hands, hugs, pats on the back, and even kisses are all common in the Mexican workplace and will serve to build trust among the workers. Additionally, Mexicans respond to managers and leaders who lead through actions and inspiration rather than intimidation and threats. Negative reinforcement will not work for Mexicans. They seek out a positive work environment that is respectful and collaborative. In this screencast presentation, we discussed how to effectively navigate the Mexican workplace culture. We covered our goals for the expansion to Mexico relating to understanding the Mexican culture broadly and more specifically to the business culture in Mexico. We gave an overview of the Mexican culture as a whole. We covered the importance of time and language. And lastly, we talked about strategies to best serve as an effective leader to the Mexican employees by leading by example. Again, I'm Connor Abazian, and thank you for taking the time to view my presentation, and I hope you found it useful.